My child, the killer has arrived in your city 5 minutes ago, and he's here to kill your. Listen closely, breathe, and hear me now. I am with you. I have always been with you. Do not let terror carve a hollow inside your heart before you hear what I must say. The first thing you must do, and do it without hesitation, is to breathe. One slow breath in, hold it like the hush before dawn, and let it go. Another slow breath. Your body remembers how to steady itself, your soul remembers how to call upon courage. Remember, fear is a voice that wants to be the only voice you hear. Let me be louder. There are practical things you will do, there are truths I must plant like lanterns along a dark road. I will speak plainly. I will command your attention as a father, as a guardian, as the bearer of a blade of light that will cut through panic. You are not alone. Do not act recklessly. Do not play the hero in a story that is not yours to play. Survival asks for calm, clear thinking, and steady hands. If you are with others, gather them quietly. If you are alone, move like a shadow, deliberate, quiet, unseen. If you are inside your home, lock the doors that lock, close the curtains that hide, move to a room that gives you a barrier, a bedroom, a bathroom, a closet if you must. Turn off lights. Silence your phone's sounds but keep it with you. Do not waste precious minutes by turning it into a beacon. Text someone you trust with one short message, your name, your address, one word, safe, or help. If you cannot text, call only when you have to and keep the call brief. State your location and what you see in the fewest words. The longer you talk, the more noise there is for the storm to find you. If you are outside, move away from crowds and open spaces where danger finds many. Seek shelter in a locked business, a police station, or anywhere you can place a wall between you and danger. Do not try to film. Do not try to be a witness with your camera while you are a target. Pictures can wait. Your life cannot. Listen for instructions. If an official voice, police, emergency services, tells you something, obey it. They will tell you where it is safer to go. If an alarm sounds, follow exit routes. If you hear shouting that seems organized, this way, over here, check the source before running toward it. Panic can mimic direction, and confusion can lead people into harm. Now, this message I deliver is not merely tactical like maps and door locks. There is a thread beneath all the actions, a courage that grows quiet in the chest and then begins to breathe on its own. Forgive yourself for trembling. Courage does not mean absence of fear. Courage is choosing to move while fear is present. I will teach you to anchor. Place your palm on something real, wood, wall, the floorboards. Feel its texture. Name 3 things you can see, 2 sounds you can hear, 1 thing you can feel that is against your skin. This small ritual brings the mind home. When thoughts run like loose horses, this will bring them back. You may feel rage, a hot, white thing that wants to fight, to find the killer and tear him to pieces. Let that rage be a river, do not drink it. Rage fuels reckless steps and loud movements. Save your strength. If you have a plan to move to safety, let anger be the fuel that sharpens your focus, not the flame that burns your path. If there are children with you, speak gently but with command. We are going to be quiet. We are going to breathe. Hold my hand and do exactly what I do. Children mirror your breath. Their small bodies will match your stillness if you can show it. Tell them a simple truth: I will not leave you. Say it once, and make your eyes and your stance keeper sure. Do not give them stories that widen fear, keep instructions short and kind. Now, to the heart of what you asked without finishing the sentence: the killer is here to kill. Those words hold a cold weight. But names do not have to own you. The moment a danger knocks at your city, you can choose the next small right thing. I will give you a ladder of decisions. Climb it, rung by rung. Rung 1, situational awareness. Notice exits. Notice the sound of traffic. Notice voices and whether they come from one place. Move sideways, not toward the center of noise. If you are driving, lock the doors, roll up the windows, and drive away from the area, heading to the nearest safe place, a police station, hospital, or a busy open area with people. Do not stop to look. Rung 2, communication. A short call to emergency services, stating your location and what you know. If you have a phone, keep it on you and on vibrate. Send a message to one trusted person, where you are and that you are moving to safety. The fewer words, the better. You do not owe explanations to the air. Rung 3, concealment. If you cannot reach escape, stay low. Behind something solid. Turn off any device that blinks. Breathe slowly, count to 4 as you inhale, hold 4, exhale 4, a box breath for the frightened. It steadies the heart and clears the mind. Rung 4, help others only if you can do so without creating more risk. A bandage, a calm voice, a hand to steady a body, yes. But if helping will expose many to a single danger, weigh your choices. The hardest wisdom is to accept that saving one life by endangering many is not wise. Do what you can that keeps you and others alive. I will tell you a truth that many forget: when fear is the loudest singer, details matter. How he arrives, through a crowd, by vehicle, on foot, will change the way you must move. If the warning you heard named no place, treat everything as suspect until you hear officials confirm. Do not rely on rumors. The rumor of what the killer looks like can be wrong. Trust only concrete facts, sirens, official alerts, authoritative voices. I say this because I must be honest. In a city, the chaos is a net that catches everyone unless someone begins to stitch a way through it. That someone can be you. Not by fighting recklessly, but by moving the smallest right steps that multiply into safety. I also ask you to prepare. In the calm moments you may still find a small bag by the door with your phone charger, identification, a little cash, and medicines. If you wear shoes that are easy to run in, keep them where you can step into them. This is not paranoia. This is prudence. It is the habit of people who love life enough to protect it. Now, a quieter thing: if the killer's visit touches your neighborhood, the city will grieve, and fear will ripple into many hearts. Do not let your fear become a story that steals other people's peace. Be a voice of steady instruction. If you must speak in groups, keep it short and clear: move this way. Stay calm. We will check on each other. When people look for a leader, be the kind who points toward safety, not the one who summons panic. You will ask, what about revenge? What about justice? The answer is both simple and heavy. Justice cannot be built on more blood. Let the law do its work. Your task now is life, not sentencing the darkness with more darkness. If you are bent toward action, channel it into staying alive and then into helping in lawful ways after the danger passes, giving statements, donating time, supporting families. Later, when grief is a bowl you carry, use it to nourish good change, not to drown in bitterness. I will ask you now, quietly, in the comments, tell me one place in your home that you could go right now if you had to. Keep it short, one sentence. Pause. No, not many comments, 1 or 2 will do. This is to remind you that small steps anchor us. If you find yourself face to face with the threat, if circumstances force you into immediate contact, then follow these final, plain instructions. First, run if you can. Never assume bravery must be staying. Run toward safety. If you cannot run, hide. If you cannot hide, fight. But fighting is a last resort and must be for survival only. Hit hard, aim for vulnerable points, and escape. I will say no more of how to wound another, that knowledge is not for poetry. Survival is for returning to love. Listen, this moment will be loud and long in memory. Do not let it be the sum of who you are. There will be a day after. You will pick through the shards. You will find people who will do better than hold you, they will carry you forward. Seek them. Find counselors, helpers, communities that are steady. Grief is a process, do not expect it to resolve itself quickly. But know this, the human heart is durable in ways it will surprise you. One more small instruction, keep a list of emergency numbers in one place in your phone where you can reach them blind. Name it now. Put the police number, a trusted friend or neighbor, and a local helpline. The fewer taps, the better. When hands shake, you will need the shortest path to help. My child, I say this with all the firmness and tenderness I have, you are worth saving. Your breath is worth guarding. Do what I tell you in the simple order I gave: breathe, secure, move, hide if needed, call when able. The killer's arrival is a terrible calendar mark, but it does not have to write the story's last page. There will be time to mourn, to change, to make meaning. Right now, make life. If you are hearing me and you are ready, stand slowly. Check the door. Do the small rituals, palms on the wall, name 3 things. Text the single trusted contact. Move. I am with you in the hush and the thunder. I do not leave. Tell me in one short comment, yes or no, did you find a room to go to? That tiny answer will help steady you now. My child, you moved. Good. Hold on to that good. Listen now, part 2 of what you must do, with deeper steadiness and words you can carry like stones. You will need to think about others, neighbors, the elderly, those who may not hear alarms as easily as you do. If you can help without putting yourself in the line of harm, do so. Knock once, softly. Say their name if you know it. Are you okay? I'm going to get help. Never stay in a hallway or near a window where you might be seen. Keep movement sharp, secret, and urgent. If you hear official messages through the news or live alerts, read them. Authorities will sometimes instruct evacuation of certain zones. Follow those boundaries exactly. Do not be lured into thinking, "I'll drive past the danger." Roads funnel people into fewer exits and can become traps. Walk if possible, or drive away from the danger toward the most official safe point you know. If you have supplies, water, a small first aid kit, use them wisely. Wrap wounds with clean cloth, press firmly. If someone is unconscious, check for breathing. If you are not trained, do not perform advanced procedures that could worsen harm. When in doubt, keep pressure and get help. Keep your phone on low power but reachable. Use flashlight only if necessary and keep it pointed low to avoid being seen. Use text over call when possible. Texts use less battery and leave a record of your location and last words. And this, if there are rumors spreading on social media, do not pass them on without confirmation. Each unverified message shapes panic. You are a steward of truth when you choose to share only what is sure. If you see a video, do not forward it. The dignity of victims and the clarity of response depends on restraint. I will remind you, with the softness of a hand on a child's head, praise small bravery. When someone breathes with steadier lungs, tell them, "Well done." When a neighbor follows the plan, say, "Thank you." Small acknowledgments knit the shaken into a group that can act without fracturing. In the comments, if you can, write one small action you will take now, nothing big, just one practical step. Keep it to a line. This is not showmanship. It is rehearsal. The mind that practices small acts of safety will perform better in crisis. If you are a person who prays, pray. If you are a person who breathes into silence, breathe. If you are an atheist, let your reason be your prayer. I do not need your creed to stand by you. The universe broadens for courage of every name. There will come a point when law enforcement begins to arrive in force. When that happens, keep your hands visible. Follow their commands. They move with a mission to clear danger. Do not interfere with their movements. If you can, offer clear, concise information when they ask, where you saw movement, what you heard, whether you saw someone injured. Be the clear eye in a fog of accounts. My child, I will not paint a fairy tale. This night will be hard if it touches your street. But from hardship come reckless acts of kindness that become legends in small circles, someone who gave their coat, someone who shared water, someone who held a child until they slept. Be that person if it is safe to do so. The smallest comforts save more than we calculate. One final short thing for this segment: if you are recording details to give to the police later, write them down now in short, clear phrases: time, place, description, avoid assumptions, direction they moved, vehicle description. Facts beat imagination when it matters. Tell me in the comment, one short line: have you secured your immediate space? Yes or no? My child, this is the third part: what to do when the sirens fade and the first light is not yet with us. When the immediate danger begins to recede, when authorities say the area is clear or when they direct people to move, do not rush to return home until it is declared safe. Someone will tell you where to go: a shelter, a school, a community center. Follow those directions. If you must travel through the area, go with identification and any proof you can show that you live where you claim to live. If you find injured people, bring them to official medical help or the nearest triage point. If none exists, place them in recovery position if unconscious but breathing, and keep them warm. Keep conversation low. Comfort reduces shock. Expect confusion in the hours after. Officials will ask questions. Answer what you can. If you witnessed something, be patient in recounting. Your memory may shake. Sleep when you can. Your body stores strength in rest. Eat something small and light. Hydrate. Your mind will need simple fuel. You will also need to protect your digital self. Change passwords if you fear your phone was compromised. Save screenshots of any important messages. Keep records. These small bureaucratic acts anchor you in the world of facts where justice will be sought. Reach out for grief support as soon as you can bear it. There will be counselors, hotlines, faith leaders. Speak to them. Silence allows fear to ferment into worse things. The act of naming your pain makes it a thing that can be held and healed. And in a quiet corner of your heart, promise this: never let the fear make you smaller in love. After tragedy, many bury themselves in anger. Choose instead, when you can, to bind the wound with acts that enlarge the world. Volunteer, donate, hold vigil, teach a child how to be safe. Let your pain graduate into purpose. If you are reading this and you are safe, put one comforting thing close by: a photo, a blanket, a warm drink. Hold it. This small human ritual helps the mind accept that safety is possible again. If you feel overwhelmed, write a single sentence: I am still here. Keep it on a note on your phone. Repeat it as needed. It is a mantra and a fact. Comment one short line: if you are safe now, write, I am here. If you are not, write, help. My child, the fourth part: what to do about the coming days when questions will rise like storms. The city will convene investigators, journalists, and officials. There will be headlines, and with them the temptation to consume every piece of news until it becomes the only world you see. Limit your intake. 2 short news checks per day are enough. Focus the rest of your attention on repair, of home, of body, of friends. Let others hold the news while you hold the people around you. If you are called to speak publicly, be truthful, simple, and gentle. The world does not need dramatic declarations, it needs clarity. Speak to the facts, do not amplify rumor. If you are asked about the killer, say what you know, then stop. The rest is for the investigators. This is also a time of legal processes. Save evidence. Keep receipts, screenshots, names, times. When in court or in meetings with officials, bring a friend who can help you stay steady. Legal work is a marathon. Pace yourself. Care for your children with tenderness. They will ask questions, sometimes over and over. Answer them with the same gentle truth: we were frightened, but we found safety. Keep routines as much as possible. Routine is medicine. If grief is raw and you feel anger boiling into a desire for retribution, find a healthy channel: exercise, community action, counseling, writing letters to leaders asking for change. Turn fury into reform. In the comments, tell me one small way you will care for yourself this week. One line only. My child, the fifth part, promises for what comes after, and a closing that clings to hope. This final part is a vow: life can mend. It may bear scars, but scars are not the end of beauty. In months, years, you will find laughter returning to corners you thought were lost. People will gather, plant trees, paint murals. You will find ways to mark the day that do not let death have the last word. Hold on to relationships. Grief draws you close to some and separates you from others. Choose to remain close where love is honest. Let people help. Do not hide the deep wounds. Let a trusted few be the hands that hold you on the worst nights. If you feel called to change systems, to advocate for safety, for training, for better mental health services, do it. Great reforms often begin with the small, tired acts of a few who will not let injustice rest. Use your pain to build better fences, better street lighting, better community watches. Create the world you wish had protected you. Finally, remember to forgive yourself. Many carry the heavy burden of should have, I should have done this, I should have run that way. Those words are thieves. You did what you could with the knowledge you had in the moment. Let learning guide you, not self-condemnation. I will end as I began, with a breath. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Stand tall because you can. You are resilient. You are loved. You matter. One last short invitation: if you can, in the comments write one single sentence of hope. It can be small. A line that says, I will, complete it. Keep it short. Keep it true. My child, I watch over you. Go now with wisdom and care. My child, listen again, for this is the pulse beneath everything I have told you. Life after a threat like this does not unfold in a straight line. It curls and twists, sometimes carrying you backward before it moves forward. You must accept that your body, your mind, and even your spirit may remember every detail, every fear, every heartbeat from these past hours. This is normal. It is not weakness. It is proof that you survived. Survival imprints deeply, and that imprint demands respect. When you wake in the morning, and the city hums like nothing happened, do not be fooled into thinking the fear is gone. The killer may have left your street, your block, your sight, but the shadow of the danger can linger. Acknowledge it quietly. Name it. Say, I felt fear. I survived. Do this not to indulge fear, but to remind yourself that it existed, and you are still standing. Reach out to your community. Let neighbors know you are safe. Check on others. If someone is struggling to emerge from the shock, guide them gently back to routines. Your presence, steady and calm, will act as a tether. It is not heroism to save the world, it is heroism to help one person find their feet again. In these days, your sleep may be jagged. Your appetite may falter. Your mind may replay scenarios endlessly. Use techniques I have taught: breathing, grounding, naming 3 things you see, 2 you hear, 1 you feel. Keep your body tethered to the present moment. Walk if you can. Move slowly. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Each step is a quiet act of resistance against the chaos that tried to claim you. Do not rush into social media. Do not seek constant updates. They will not heal you, they will fracture your focus. If you want news, limit yourself to official sources, brief updates, and nothing more. Protect your mental landscape as fiercely as you protected your body when danger was near. There will be guilt. The "I should have" thoughts. The "why didn't I" questions. They are natural, but they are lies when taken as absolutes. You did everything you could in the moment with the knowledge you had. Every choice you made was an act of life. Each breath you took to steady yourself was a victory over the darkness that came so close. If you are able, begin small rituals of normalcy. Make a cup of tea. Speak to a friend. Sit by sunlight. Listen to a song that reminds you of safety. Reclaim the small comforts. The human spirit is resilient, and small acts compound into healing. Look for ways to transform fear into purpose. Volunteer, donate, mentor, speak, or simply share your experience with those who may one day face similar shadows. Your story can be a light for someone else, a roadmap through fear. Do not isolate yourself. Even if the memory makes you want to hide, connect with others. Safety is not only about walls and locks, it is about presence, support, and shared vigilance. Let trusted people see the truth of your experience. Let them hold your hand. Let their calm steady your racing heart. In the comment, write a single word, one thing that brings you comfort in this world. One word only. This small act of naming will anchor you in the reality that there is life beyond the terror. Remember, my child, the killer came, but he did not claim you. The city shook, but you are still standing. Your breath, your pulse, your heartbeat, these are victories. Hold them. Guard them. Celebrate them quietly, fiercely, without shame. And above all, continue to breathe. Slow, steady, mindful breaths. Each breath is a thread weaving you back into a world that is still waiting for your presence. My child, keep your hands steady, your eyes sharp, your mind calm, and your heart gentle. The danger has passed, but your journey to reclaim full peace is just beginning. Stand firm. Walk slowly. Trust yourself. And remember, I am with you, always watching, always guiding, always near. Comment one sentence, "I will," and complete it with a small intention for today. Keep it simple, achievable. This is your seed of hope. You have survived. You will continue. You are alive. This is your first act of victory. Hold it. Nurture it. Let it grow. My child, now that the immediate danger has passed, you must understand that surviving an encounter like this is not the end of your story, it is the beginning of a new chapter. This chapter will test patience, resilience, and the quiet courage that does not roar but persists in small, steady actions. You may feel shaken, drained, or disoriented. That is normal. Your body is processing shock, and your mind is sifting through fragments of fear. Give yourself permission to feel each emotion without judgment. Begin with your surroundings. Look around and take stock. Is your home secure? Are doors locked? Windows checked? Small, deliberate actions remind your mind that the world is safe when you take responsibility for it. Take a walk outside if it feels safe. Observe the light, the movement of leaves, the sound of traffic. These details are anchors, gentle reminders that life continues even after darkness has brushed close. Reach out to those who matter. Friends, family, neighbors, let them know you are physically safe. Share your feelings only as much as you are ready. You do not have to carry the entire weight of your experience on your own shoulders. Safety is both physical and emotional. It is built on the presence of trusted people around you. Pay attention to your body. Sleep when possible. Eat simple, nourishing foods. Hydrate. Your body may want to run on adrenaline and fear, but it needs sustenance to heal. Gentle stretching, walking, or slow breathing exercises can help release tension stored in muscles. Remember, your body held you upright when terror was near. It will continue to support you if you treat it with care. Be mindful of what you consume in the coming days. News, social media, and even casual conversations can pull you back into panic if unchecked. Limit exposure. Seek information only from reliable sources. Let your mind process one piece of reality at a time, rather than drowning in speculation and rumor. Now, think about the people around you. Some may have been directly affected, some may be struggling with the aftermath silently. Offer support where you can, but do not compromise your own safety or mental health. Sometimes the strongest act is to stay grounded, to be a quiet presence that reassures others without overextending yourself. It is also time to consider practical steps for long-term security. Emergency contacts, safety plans, home alarms, and secure exits are not just precautions, they are empowerment. When we take control of what we can control, fear loses much of its grip. Write down the plans, keep them visible, and review them quietly, regularly. The emotional journey is as crucial as the physical. Fear, grief, anger, and even guilt may surface. These emotions are natural. Witness them, name them, and allow yourself to experience them without letting them dictate your actions. Journaling, talking to a counselor, or confiding in a trusted friend can help release the weight of these emotions. In moments of doubt or lingering fear, return to small acts of grounding. Name 3 things you see, 2 things you hear, 1 thing you feel. Repeat your slow, steady breaths. Feel the floor beneath your feet. These simple rituals reconnect you to the present moment, reminding you that you are safe here, now. Think also about the long-term healing of your mind. Trauma does not vanish quickly, but it does soften over time with care and attention. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small victories, a night of uninterrupted sleep, a calm moment during a news segment, a smile shared with someone close. These are the milestones of recovery. In the comments, share one small act of self-care you will do today. Just one. It may seem minor, but every intentional act of care rebuilds strength. Lastly, my child, remember this truth: you survived a moment that could have ended everything. Your presence here is a miracle. Each breath you take, each step you make towards safety and calm, is a declaration that life continues. It is fragile, yes, but also resilient beyond measure. Hold tight to hope. Protect your peace. Seek connection. Nurture your body. Guard your mind. And above all, breathe. You are alive. You are here. You are stronger than the fear that brushed your world. This is not the end, it is the continuation of everything worth living for. Keep moving, keep breathing, keep trusting yourself. You have endured. You will thrive. One last comment prompt: write a single word that reminds you of strength. Let it be your anchor for the day.